Show me the meat. Should probably leave it to the professionals, I think. Yeah. Hey guys, it's Doug. As some of you might remember, last year, to celebrate reaching 100,000 subscribers, I attempted to eat 10 McDonald's cheeseburgers in 10 minutes and kind of failed. It was one of my most popular videos with you guys, but amongst a lot of the comments, some of you were questioning the quality of McDonald's beef and whether or not it's 100% beef or whether they add some nasty ingredients. So McDonald's in the UK invited me here to a McDonald's farm, and then tomorrow we're going to a butcher's and then to a McDonald's restaurant to find out the truth, whether McDonald's burgers are really made with 100% British and Irish beef. So let's go check out the farm. So this is Sam. Thanks very much for showing us around the farm. So you've been looking after these cattle for quite a few years, right?
Yeah, I've seen these since they were born, so I know all about them.
And any of them have a name, or do you?
Only the bull has a name. And
which one's the bull?
The bull,
oh yeah,
with
the
ring
ring
in his nose, the biggest one.
Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah. He's called Bulldozer.
Bulldozer.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've just thrown in some cow pat. What is my luck? Can I feed it some grass? So if I was a cow and I was born at this farm, what would be my life and like my day-to-day?
Your whole life's easy as a cow, really. You're out of grass, enjoying the sun, eating the grass, drinking water, and that's it. We check them every day.
So can you actually show us like which part of the cow will end up being in the burger that we eat at McDonald's?
Yeah, it's the front half. The back half has got your roasting joints and your steaks. So your front half has got your prime cuts that go into your burger at McDonald's, which is the stuff over the shoulders, and the ribs, and the brisket, which is the bit underneath the front legs there.
Bye cows! If I get this right, then in about November when it's too wet outside, then you bring them in here.
Yeah.
And what do they eat when they come in here?
They eat silage, which is fermented grass. That's all they're fed, until they get on the finishing diet, where they eat maize, which is sweet corn, barley, and beans.
And then it's off to the butchers.
Off to the butchers.
Well, I've enjoyed my visit to the farm, so let's go check out the butchers. It's day 2 of my McDonald's adventure, and I'm told later I get to make my very own McDonald's burger, so I'm super excited for that. But for now, we're going into this massive factory where they take the big chunks of meat that would have come from farms like the one we're in before, and they grind them up and turn them into the patties that are in the McDonald's burgers. Let's go see how that all works. And it's coming back into fashion. So Steve, where are we? What are we doing? Where is this place?
We're here at OSI to see today our McDonald's hamburgers are made. This is the start of the hamburger production process.
Sounds good. Show me the meat. It's very cold. I think we're in a fridge. So Steve, what are they doing here?
These gentlemen here are inspecting the quality of all the individual cuts of forequarter and flank meat.
What happens next? Where does the meat go next?
Once we're satisfied that all of the meat is of the optimum quality, we then take it into the main production hall.
So we saw those bits of meat getting checked, and now here they are. What's happening to them next?
So as each container of meat leaves the chiller, we track that all the way through production to maintain traceability. The fresh meat is tipped into the hoppers, ready to be ground down to be made into fresh beef mince.
Can I press the button to put the grinder on? About to make some McDonald's burgers right here. It's like a big meat monster breathing. That's pretty cool.
Approximately 30% of every batch is frozen meat.
So that the burgers will stick together, right? And that's it.
Right.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to fall into that. This is what comes out the other end once it's all ground up. So this is it. This is where the patties are made.
Yeah, these are the patty forming machines. The meat is being compressed into a forming plate, which can be designed to whatever shape and weight we want, whether you want to make a quarter pounder or a hamburger patty.
Regular hamburgers. 2 of them, please, for my Big Mac. So I guess this is the super mega freezer where they're all just frozen really quickly.
As soon as the burgers are made fresh, they travel in the freezing tunnel.
And so a minute later, they come out frozen, and that's it.
There's nothing else but just 100% beef, deep frozen, formed into patties before we then pack it into our boxes.
Real question is, can I take a box home?
We could probably sort something out.
Yeah, nice. It's all very interesting, but I'm kind of quite hungry. Do you reckon we could go try one of the burgers?
I think the next stop should be the test kitchen, don't you?
Yes. Sounds awesome. Let's go.
We'll bring the product in here to make sure it cooks and, more importantly, tastes as good as it looks.
Well, I think we should try it then. Shall I dig in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very exquisite eating a burger with a knife and fork. That's good. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. Hey. Well, thanks very much for that, Steve. It's been really interesting seeing how the patty is formed and it tastes really good as well. but I'm feeling like a Big Mac now. So we're gonna go to a restaurant and I'm gonna get to make my very own Big Mac and eat it, the best part. Never been behind the barrier before. It's finally time to make a Big Mac. I'm so excited for this. Scott, thanks so much for welcoming us into your restaurant and showing us how it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great if you could show us how to make a Big Mac, please, as I want to make one of my own.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay the meat for the Big Mac I'm about to cook. A shot of the Big Mac sauce on each piece of the bun, a little pinch of the onion, and then the same with a shred of lettuce. Okay. And then 2 pickles, just a piece of cheese. Pretty much it, and then with your crown on, yeah, that's your finished Big Mac from there. It's as easy as that. You think you can give it a go?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's give it a go. Got my buns, so we take the sauce, Big Mac sauce, and I've just dribbled it all over myself already. A squeeze of each. Pickle and then cheese. Yeah, lettuce.
Well, it's your onion, lettuce, and
Onion, lettuce, pickle, cheese.
And pickle.
Got it. Sprinkle of onion on both sides.
Yeah.
Lettuce, like that.
Probably a
Bit more.
Yeah.
I'm making a mess. Pickle.
Yeah.
1, 2 of them. I'm gonna have an extra one because I like pickles. This is the Big Mac a la Doug, and then the cheese. Boom, done. Cool. Looks terrible. Let's bring it over here. Let's get my patties out. 1, 2. There they go. Now we got 42 seconds. Is it takes to cook a patty? Come on, patties. Cook a bit quicker. Going in for a shake.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Roughly. Almost there. And then finally the bun. That goes that side.
Top, yeah.
Top. Then we put this on that one. I think yours looks a bit better actually, I've got to say. Well, there it is. Big Mac a la Doug. You will see this on the restaurant menu soon, maybe, or maybe not. Should probably leave it to the professionals, I think. So there we go, there's the Big Mac a la Doug. I've been through this whole process, seeing the cows in the farm, right the way through to the butchers and then making the burger patties, and I got to make my own Big Mac, which I was so excited about, and here it is. I think I've got a future with me in McDonald's making burgers, because this is pretty damn good. I've done a good job if I say so myself. I definitely have more appreciation for what goes into the whole burger making process now that I've done it all myself. If you want to find out more about the ingredients that are used across the menu, then head on over to What Makes McDonald's. There's a link in the description to find out more. But otherwise, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and coming along on this burger adventure with me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.